trying to start my family. My wife and I, we were about to have our first kid. I had a teaching job in Texas, which is about 1,000 miles away from both of our families at the time. And so it just
Mhm.
really wasn't anywhere near where we wanted to be. And I started looking for alternatives. And one of the things that popped up was accounting. For a while, I was thinking about law school, and back in undergrad, I had taken some business classes because I thought maybe minoring in business would be good for that. I ended up dropping that when I decided to go to grad school instead. But I went back, and the university I was teaching at had a pretty decent accounting program. And at the same time, I started reaching out online and in person locally to accountants. Now, I started doing this in the spring of 2017. So this was February, March, and I started reaching out to local CPAs. And not getting much response. You already know where this is going, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sending out all these emails to people and I'm not getting any kind of response. Of course, now I realize why, right? Like it was the absolute
Right.
worst time of year to be reaching out to them. But I got lucky. One CPA that I reached out to via Twitter, at least then it was Twitter, now it's X, right? I still call it Twitter. Uh, he actually got back to me, and we spent the next couple months DMing back and forth, talking about it. Over the summer, we had about a 90-minute phone call, and on that call is when he said, "Okay, look, if you're serious about this accounting and tax thing, I can help you with that. But here's what you're going to need to do first." And it turns out that even though he was a CPA, he was actually an enrolled agent before he became a CPA. The reason he became a CPA is he wanted to be partner in the CPA firm that he was working at. The only way that was going to happen is if he too was a CPA, but he was an EA for a while. And so he told me, look, there's this thing out there called enrolled agent. You got to take this test. You seem like a smart guy. You seem like you'd be able to handle these tests. So if you study for that and take it and get that done by the end of the year, and this was middle of 2017, if you can get that done by the end of the year, then when we go into 2018, I'll start sending you tax returns of my clients to work on.